Suicide is a very serious topic. We are about to engage in a mature conversation. Inconsiderate, rude, immature comments and or behavior will get you banned or blocked. Comments will be held for review.
Um, Approaching 40 real quick, guys. Oh, yeah, approaching 40 real quick. Super excited. I can tell you there was a time in my life where I did not think I would live past the age of 25, and that is being very serious, guys. I hit a real dark patch in my life where the pain was so great that I just didn't want to be here anymore. And when I say here, I mean I did not want to be living. Not that I wanted to die, but guys, I didn't want to hurt anymore. I was going through just a lot of deep emotional trauma. And so for me to be here at 39.99, with tax, that is only a testament to God saving me. And when I say saving me, I mean saving me, guys. Saving me from the thoughts that I couldn't make it. And that's where I was, that I couldn't take it anymore. And this is definitely turning into a video I didn't expect it to turn into, but I'm going to keep it real. We're in 2017, so I would say 2001. I hit that deep, dark place in my life. And it was a night, guys, I was coming from church. I had spent the evening in the church, and now I'm gonna start this by saying not every church is filled with Holy Ghost, God-fearing Christians. Okay, so we just gonna keep it real right there. Alright. And I thought I was in that place of protection, but the devil is real, guys. He will find you wherever. And I remember leaving. I think I just got bit. I remember leaving church with this very heavy feeling on my heart. And I had been dealing with stuff, depression and all that other fun, nasty stuff. And I remember getting in my car and sitting there, and I cried. I cried for maybe 40 minutes. And I was just like, God, I can't take this. Those tears were like my final cry for help. And it's like, I can't do everything that is on my plate. That night, I got in my car, and I decided, the pain was just too much. And it really was. It was too much for me to bear. And I'm trying to get the lighting just right, guys. I'm sorry. That pain was too much for me to bear. And I remember saying, there was something about the area that I worked in North Baltimore, and I got in my car to drive my car off the overpass into oncoming traffic. That was my plan. That was my exit plan. And but God had other plans. And on my way to fulfill my exit plan, my car ran out of gas, y'all. And I was just like, part of me was like, no, God, I'm tired. I'm done. I can't take this anymore. But part of me was like, thank you, God, because at the end of the day, you knew I didn't want to die. I just wanted this pain to be done. And and my car ran out of gas, guys. No gas in the car. But when I tell you this, and I'm telling you guys, divine intervention, if y'all watch me, y'all know I believe in God. If that is not for you, that is your choice. But if you come here, know that this is my choice, okay? And God saved me that night. Because the next day, I had a quarter tank of gas in my car. I didn't have enough gas in my car to commit suicide, but I had enough gas in my car to go about my business the next day. God knew it was not my time. And maybe it was not my time to get me to the place where, I can share this message with you. I don't know what you are going through. I know I have battled with discouragement and depression as a stay-at-home mom. I know I have battled with finding my purpose as a stay-at-home wife and mother. Oh my gosh, this camera. But I'm going to tell you guys this. God has a plan for you. And if you are watching this video and you are a wife, a mother, a student, high school, middle school, pushing 40, pushing 60, pushing 70, pushing 80, and you want me to pray for you, I will pray for you. I got shadows on my face, God. I will pray for you. Because, let me tell you something. It's not your time. And that pain that you are going through, it might be meant to defeat you, but you don't have to be defeated. And that is what I can share. You are not the only one. There are people who have attempted suicide and who have survived. I consider myself one of those survivors, and who have gone on to live happy, productive, at peace lives. And that can be yours, but it can't be yours once the wrist is slit, once that car is over the edge, once that rope is around your neck and you're hanging, once the bullet is in your body. You cannot experience all the beautiful things that life has to offer if you take that step. And I was speaking with a friend who's kind of discouraged about where she's at in life. And I'm like, look, unless you're willing to change, you're going to stay the same. Okay? And I think that is the same with depression. I think that is the same with discouragement. Now, hear me out. Okay? Depression, getting beyond depression isn't, well, you just need to think happy thoughts. It's deeper than that. And I'm not even going to try to front and lie to you and say, oh, all you need to do is just be happy. Because we know that's not the truth. But what I can tell you is don't give up the fight. Even if you see no change, just don't give up the fight. Because that one little ray, that one sliver of hope that you might be like, I'm holding on to, but you are holding on. That is what I want to tell you. You are holding on. That's all. Just hold on. I don't want to hear, well, things aren't getting better. It's been like this for 5 years. So guess what? You still got the potential of another 5 years in the future. And once you give up hope, once that hope is gone, then we can't help you. But as long as you have hope, the Bible talks about the faith the size of a mustard seed. You only need that much. And I'm going to tell you, if you want change in your life and you're battling with depression and you're battling with suicidal thoughts and tendencies, all you need is that much hope to hold on, to make it another day. And who gives a crap, okay, if the next day is just as bad as the day before, but you're here. And that's what I'm going to tell you. You just gotta keep fighting. You gotta hold on, because you're never going to make it to that positive place if you let go. Okay, this is the one place where Elsa's song Let It Go does not apply. Do not let go. You hold on to that rope. Okay, you hold on to that hope, and it can change. And if you want somebody to pray for you, I will pray for you. There's National Suicide Hotline. I will add that information down in the description. Whatever it takes, but you can't give up hope. And I am so glad that God did not give up on me. I'm grateful, guys. I have a family that I love. I've always dreamt about being married. I've always dreamt about being a mother. I would not have that if it wasn't for God's grace. I would not have these 40 years, guys, on this earth if it wasn't for God's grace. If it wasn't for the encouragement of people in my life, I would not be here. And that's not saying that I was not at a dark place, guys. I was at a dark place. When you want to end it, when you want this pain to be over, that's a dark place. Okay? But I like to think that my testimony is living proof that you don't have to stay there. And it has not been an easy 40 years, guys, by no stretch of the imagination. And I feel like in life, I'm finally at a place where I'm happy. I'm happy with who I am as a woman. I'm happy with my role as a wife, as a mother, as a friend, as a lover to my husband. I am finally at peace with who I am, with my crazy hair. I love my crazy hair. And so, guys, you can find that peace. Okay? You can find it. All right, guys. So I'm going to try to wrap this up. Okay? I was not expecting to do a video about suicide. But it's real, and it is something that needs to be talked about. It is not something I feel that you should be shamed into hiding. It's not something that I share quite often, mainly because some people just can't handle it. They're just not mature enough to handle the real deal situation of depression and suicide. But let me tell you something, guys. I'm a proud woman. I am proud of the fact that I have overcome that darkness. And I want other people, y'all still here and y'all listening, and that means you still have a sliver of hope. You still have the chance to be free from that depression and free from those thoughts of, I can't take it anymore. But believe me when I say I understand that weight. I tried to explain it to my sister one time and said, but suicide. Okay. I would, if I had a farm, I would bet the farm on it. Most people who contemplate suicide, they don't want to die. We don't want to die. But what we do desire is a life not of pain-free, ease, I got it, I like that. That's not what we want. We want the suffocation to stop. We want that dull, nagging pain, not like in the bones, but in our soul to stop. That's what it's like. If you are a swimmer, imagine, if you're not a swimmer, better yet, Imagine being taken out on a boat to the middle of the Pacific or whatever large body of water you live near, and being tossed overboard with no life preserver during the middle of hurricane season. That's what suicidal thoughts is like. It's not that you want to die. You're going to break your neck and do whatever it can in terms of doggy paddling to stay afloat. Okay? But between the wind and the waves and the creatures that are larger than you that's in that body of water looking for something to eat, and the weather beating down on you, you're doing everything you can to stay afloat. But there's going to come a time when you get tired. And it's not that you want to die. You're just tired of trying to survive with no assistance. You got people on the land, look, oh, there she is. But nobody is hearing your screams, your cries. Or maybe they see you and they think, oh, you're going to be okay. You know, you just need to calm down and paddle this way, the way that I'm showing you. No. Sometimes we just need a Peter and a Jesus moment. Sometimes we are in the waves and we are sinking and we just need somebody to come up to us on the water and reach down and put their hand out and pull us up. Guys, I'm telling you, that is what you need. I would not be here if it was not for God. I'm just letting you know. Okay? I would not be here. I had my Peter and Jesus moment because I'm telling you, I know the bridge, and every time I think about it, I know what I wanted to do. I just wanted the pain to be over. I know what that bridge signifies for me. And I also know in my heart that if I had done what I desired to do that day, it would not have just been my family affected, but I knew I would have taken somebody with me. Like, I understand that darkness, guys. Alright? So I'm sharing with you to let you know Jesus can be that person for you. Jesus is that person. You can't have a Peter and Jesus moment without Jesus. You're going to still be in that water, doggy paddling. But the only thing it took was for Peter to focus on Jesus as opposed to the waves. Okay? Y'all hear me? I just had to be like, God, I just need you right now. I had been holding on to so many different things, trying to survive, trying not to be overwhelmed by the waves in my life. And God was like, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, I'm here, my hand is here. I am Jesus. And I will be that second half to your Peter and Jesus moment. But I can't pick you up if you ain't reaching out. That's all you need. It's that hope. That much. It's like talk about faith. That's what you need. You need just a little bit of hope to say, a little bit of trust. Like, God, I need you. And I dare you to trust God in your dark moments. I dare you. I dare you. And I'm not talking about your pastor. Okay? That he's not God. She is not God. I'm not talking about your rabbi or list of whatever other priestly religious leaders, whomever. Okay? I ain't talking about your mama. I ain't talking about your daddy. I ain't talking about your sister friend. I ain't talking about your bro. I ain't talking about none of that. You need Jesus. Period. You know? And I'm not saying that he is going to be like, bam, your depression is gone. No, it's going to take work. But he is still, because you know when he pulled Peter up, those waves were still there, guys. Did you hear what I said? The waves were still there. The wind was still there. But now Peter had the support to get up out of it and to be secure in the midst of it. That's what I'm talking about, okay? I'm not going to say Jesus isn't, say what, Anthony Blaine or whatever, the magician. He ain't no magician, guys. Bam. Depression, gone. Bam. Suicide. No. But he can help you to stand strong in the midst of that, and he can guide you out of it. And it might take a year, it might take a month, it might take a week, it might take 2 years, it might take 15, 16 years, guys, all right? But I'm telling you, I'm still here. I'm still here 16 years later. It can happen. My life is not peachy keen 24/7. By no stretch of the imagination is my life peachy keen 24/7. But what I can tell you is that I would not be alive if it wasn't for my Peter and Jesus moment. Okay? And I can tell you that it has taken me up to 39.99 plus tax years of age to finally get to a place where I am comfortable sharing with you that I am at peace with my life. My life is not perfect, okay? My life is nowhere near perfect. There are so many things that I'm struggling with, so many pains and hurts that I am struggling with right now, but I am not overwhelmed by it. I just needed to know that I was strong enough to get through and stop looking at trying to be perfect. Ain't nobody perfect but Jesus, okay? Nobody perfect but him. I'm not trying to be a perfect wife, a perfect mom, because if I keep that expectation, I'm going to fall flat on my face and I'm going to struggle and I'm going to be right back into that depression and all that other funky stuff. Alright? No. I just want to be the best Walla that I can be. Period. Okay? Whatever that is in me that ain't meant to be in me, be gone. Whatever is in my environment that does not contribute to me being a better woman, be gone. And it doesn't mean that I don't love you if it's in terms of a relationship. I'm just letting you know for the first time in my life, I am putting Walla priority. Okay? I am the queen of people pleasing. I am the queen of having too big of a heart. And those things have contributed to the depression that I was dealing with when I was in my teens and 20s, guys. I'm keeping it real. This is a real talk conversation, y'all. Okay? Real. I am at a place where, no, I'm not going to stop giving my heart because that's part of who I am. I'm not going to stop caring for people because that's part of who I am. But I'm not going to be taken advantage of. And I'm not going to put Walla to the back burner. Not anymore. No. Because you know what, guys? I'm worth it. Who's that, L'Oreal? Yeah. Because you're worth it. Or CoverGirl or whoever it is. I am worth it. You are worth it. Everybody, you listening to me? Let me tell you something. Jesus died on the cross for you. You are worth it. You are worth being here. You are worth having a life of peace. Okay? He died for you. You don't need to die again in that regards in terms of suicide. If you go, let it be the Lord that take you. You cannot give up hope, guys. You got to keep fighting, because if you 18 and you like me and think, oh my gosh, I don't think I'll ever see 25. I know that feeling, guys. And here I am, going on 40. You know, that's God's grace. That's His salvation. That's Him saving me. That ain't me saving myself. Because if it was up to me, my car would be on $695. Because that's where I was headed. Okay? Alright? Young people. There's a lot of bullying going around, guys. Sometimes it's hard to speak. But I think when you speak, you take the control away from those who are bullying you, and now you have the control. And that's what I'm learning. That's what I'm learning right here, guys, at this stage of my life. You know? The more you feel shamed, that is the power being given to those who are hurting you. When you say, you know what, I'm going to be raw. I'm going to keep it real. I'm going to be so raw and so open that whatever you say ain't going to matter, because I'm putting it all out there. So now what you got to say? Now what you going to do? You trying to embarrass me? No, ain't nothing in here that needs to be embarrassed or that I am embarrassed by. I'm laying it all out on the line for you today. Laying it all out on the line for you. What are you going to do? There ain't nothing you can do that can hurt me. And I'm learning in my life. I'm dealing with hurt relationships right now, guys. And I'm telling you, I ain't got no anger. I'm kind of frustrated. I still love them. But you can say all this negative stuff about me, but at the end of the day, I can look in the mirror and be proud of who I am and proud of the woman that I have become. Ain't nothing you can say or do about me. Just lay it all out. I struggle with sin. Yeah, I still struggle with sin. Ain't no Christian perfect. Ain't no Christian perfect. You know? I'm putting it out there, guys. Whatever you think you can do to hurt me can't hurt me any more than I've already been hurt. I've been through depression. I have attempted suicide. I have lost 2 babies. There ain't nothing y'all can say to me that can hurt me deeper than what I have already been hurt. So you could try that with somebody else. Okay? Alright? And honestly, y'all, that's the mindset you gotta have. Because people will take your hurt, take your pain, and they will try to twist it and try to make you feel ashamed of the things that happened to you. Don't play those games. You're worth more. You're worth more. I don't care if it's 1 penny. That 1 penny is more than what you had without that 1 penny. You worth 1 penny more. You worth more than that. But you are worth more. Don't let nobody play no games with you and try to tell you you ain't worth being here. That's foolishness. And that's insecurity and ignorance on their part. You know how to beat that? You have to find it in here and say, was the cover girl or L'Oreal? I'm worth it. Even if it's 1 penny more, I'm worth it. Even if I'm struggling with self-hate and I don't want to be here and I'm going through this depression and other, neurological, conditions, whatever it might be. When I say you gotta hold on to hope, you got to hold on to hope. You only need a little bit. That's it. Just a little bit. Hold on. And one day, that little bit, if you keep holding, gonna turn to a lot. And be like, I made it. It's been 2 weeks. It's been 2 weeks since I tried to commit suicide, y'all, and I'm still here. Right? Keep going. It's been 3 months, y'all. It's been 3 months since I tried to commit suicide, but I'm still here. I don't know how I'm holding on, but I'm holding on. And now I got a little bit more faith and a little bit more hope. And you look back, and it's been a year, and now you got a little bit more faith and a little bit more hope. And you look back, and it's been 5 years, and now you got a little bit more faith and a little bit more hope. And you look back, and it's been 16 years, and now you sitting up here telling everybody else that yes, you can make it. Okay? I know. I've been there. All right? And that's my dude. It's a blanket. Yes, baby. But I'm telling you, you can do it. You can make it. I don't care if all you take is 1 step a day. Then that's all you need to take. If that's all you can take, then that's all you need to take. If that's all you can take, then that's all you need to take. It's 1 step. Hi, bud. Okay. All right. I would not be here with this dude. I'm telling you. Okay? I'm telling you. If all you can take is 1 step, then you take that 1 step. And if it's only 1 step a day, then it's 1 step a day. If it's only a half a step a day, then you take your half a step a day. You take it with pride. Just take it. If your hope is only that much, then that's all you need. You just hold on to the little bit you got. That's all you got. You hold on to that little bit and you keep on rolling. And you do what you got to do to keep on going. All right? I know that's a lot. This is not the video I had planned for you guys today. But I'm telling you, even with stinky butts from a toddler, hold on, because you don't know the future that God has planned for you and all the beautiful things that you could be missing out of if you let go. Don't let go. You hold on to that hope. You take that 1 step. Half a step a day, 1 step a day, as long as you're walking, as long as you're staying on that path. Keep going. All right, guys? Woo! It's a lot, but y'all know the drill. Y'all know the drill, all right? We'll see you in the next video.